It's a bit windy today, like. My onions have took a pounding. My shelvings blew over and smashed all my swede. Luckily the bird box is still there.
Dave at the allotment. Dave, what are you up to this
Hello,
afternoon?
welcome to Dave's Allotment.
And it's a nice day to crack on.
So get the kettle on.
But I recommend you look at his YouTube channel because he's genius.
Dave's Allotment.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Hi everybody, Irene and all that kind of thing.
See you in a bit.
Well, hello folks, and welcome to a windy episode of Dave's Allotment. I bet you nobody was expecting this. I hope everybody's safe and well and keeping stay at a distance and all that. But I hope everybody's allotments are alright in this wind. This wasn't expected. I've had a lot of damage. Well, you know, a lot of damage. It looks like my onions are knackered. And I've lost my swede. As you've seen before there, my shelvings blew over. But at the end of the day, you know what I was more bothered about? The bird box. Because yesterday when I come, it was moving, man. I thought that's going to fall off. So luckily it's still there. I lashed a bit of paracord around to secure it sort of better to the fence, to the side of the shed. So fingers crossed they'll be alright. I've noticed there is a couple of chicks. In fact, there might be more than that. I can hear quite a little bit of noise coming from there now. So that'll be interesting. Hopefully they'll survive. I have got a few jobs to do. I can be cracking on with though, even though it is windy. I've been to get some compost. They didn't have any humax left. I shouldn't have told everybody to go and get humax from that shop because there's none left. So I had to buy some new compost which I've never had before. I'll show you it later. I was going to do some camping out this weekend as well, but you can forget about it. I put the tent away because yesterday, like I say when I come, it was just, the tent was blown all over. And if I had slept in that, you would have seen us on the news. Man dies from like a flying kite or something. Anyway, I'm yammering. I'm going to get the kettle on and I'll crack on. See you in a bit. Right, I'm not half glad my bike's got a pannier because I wouldn't have been able to carry this. It's a new bag of I've never heard of this compost before. As you can see, it was £8 for 100 litres. So I'll have a little flick around and have a look at this in a minute. I'll put it down before I break myself. Aye, the bird. It's in all the time now, like. I'll spin you around, I'll let you have a little proper look at it. Alright. Aye, the bird's going in and out all the time now. I just step back because it wants to get in and it can see me. Aye, like I say, the parents are back and forward now. And at first I thought there was just one chick in the nest with us watching all of this footage from the camera that I set up. But I've realised now that little cheep noise must have been one of the parent birds sitting on the actual eggs and then going like beep beep beep. I want to move now so the other bird would come and take over. But now I can hear like loads of chirping in the nest, so all of the eggs have hatched. I'm not sure how many chicks there actually is, but I can hear them there now. So they must be wanting a bit feed. Yeah, so I'll just crack on. I'll not disturb them anymore. See you in a bit. Right, I'll talk about this in here because it's a little bit sheltered. Like I say, I went up to get some humax, but they didn't have any left. It's all been sold out. The guy was waiting for a delivery, but he says he's been waiting like 3.5 weeks now. So he's cancelled the order because by the time it does come, everybody will be potted on and all that. So I've got some of this evergreen multi-purpose compost. Improved water retention. Irish multi-purpose compost. Where is it? What is it? It's compost, folks. Perfect for general garden use. Improved water retention. Feeds plants for 4 to 6 weeks. Well, I only got this because I need something to start potting on me tomatoes and stuff. And this is, I was just reading it before. Where the hell? Evergreen Irish moss peat, milled and packed by Evergreen Products. Who needs to know about that? Let's get it open, because I want to know about what's inside. Where's my knife? I don't know. I don't need my knife. Oh, oh no, it's going to go all over me clean carpet. What's this like? Right, it seems I read. Crack on. Right, what I've just done there is I've earthed up the final row of Maris pipers and I've just used the comfrey dust for fertiliser. Let's see how it goes. I'll crack on. I'm going to put another row of potatoes here because I've got some spare and I don't want to waste them. I'll get them in, get a late crop of spuds on the go. Crack on! Well, I haven't done much filming outside today because, as you can see, it's blowing a gale and there's not much I can film in the wind. So I've been in the greenhouse most of the day today, potting on and all that. I've been potting on the convolvulus. These sunflowers blew over. I don't know if they'll survive. Let's see. These are going to go out. Not today, not today, not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I'm putting these out tomorrow. The beans are going up onto the arch thing along there. These sunflowers keep falling over. They need to go somewhere. As you can see there, the cosmos is doing champion. Everything needs a good water in here. That sweet sultan is growing strong. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you these. Dean, them giant tomato seeds that you give us, 2 of them have come up. Get in. There's some, I don't know what they are. Let's see what they are when they grow. I've showed you all them. I've potted on the Love Lies Bleeding, so I've got quite a few of them on the go there. And I've also potted on the Nigella. The marigolds are doing alright. Oh, I keep forgetting to mention these as well. I was sorting out some stuff the other day and I found a couple of loofah seeds. So I'm going to try and grow them. See if I can grow some this year. I've also been busy here starting to put my tomatoes in. I've been trying to make some space here off the bench because, like I say, I'm putting my tomatoes in and I need this space here So most of the stuff will be going out tomorrow. Then I'll have enough space to put my tomatoes in. I've also been putting in the cucumbers. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. The ones that I got, one I got off Dean and the one I grew from seed. It's here. I'll put them in when they get a bit bigger. What else? I've potted on these tomatoes as well, one of the tomatoes, and that is the sweet aperitif into this big bucket pot here. So there's 2 sweet aperitif and 2 Shirley in for now. These sunflowers need to go out. The grapes are doing fine. I'll show you this tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go home. It's nearly 6 o'clock. So there's not much else I can do now. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be less windy and a little bit more sunny, and we'll get some things done. So I'll see you then. Bye for now. Hello folks, I'm back. It's Sunday now. It's still windy, but I'm going to crack on. I'll tell you about this though. Yesterday, just as I was leaving, I was sitting there watching the birds going in and out, as you do. Fascinating. And I was thinking, that tree branch looks like a bloody squirrel. And it was. I can't believe it. 20 years on my allotment and I've never seen a squirrel. The grey tits nest in the guitar and I see a squirrel. And now what's next? You know, first of all it was the magpies. Next it's the wind. Now it's a squirrel. The birds are still going in and out, so they're still there, but I just don't know what to do. Oh shit. Anyway, today I will be getting out these beans will be going out today, and some other things. I see what happens. Like I say, it's a bit windy, so we'll see. I'll catch you in a bit. I'm going to get the kettle on, right? Well folks, I haven't done much filming today. I've been busy though. I've been worrying about them great tits most of the time. I tell you what, wildlife's fascinating and all that, but it can take your life over. I've never worried so much in my life. I just hope that squirrel doesn't get it. I haven't seen it here all day. It's 5 o'clock now. I've even got the right time. 5 o'clock. I've been here since 12. I haven't seen it. The birds are still going in and out. There's about, I'd say 3 or 4 chicks in there, I reckon, like. Anyway, before I show you around, I'd just like to have a little bit of a chat. How about that? Tell you what, I can't see out my glasses. Excuse me a minute, folks. That's better. It got a bit dusty in that greenhouse earlier on. This morning was the first time I woke up and I was a little bit, just a bit down about this whole lockdown situation now. It's just getting on top of us, not being able to see Paula and just do normal life things, like just having a look around charity shops, going for a walk along the River Tyne, all of that, all these little things add up. And like I said, this morning was the first time I just didn't have any notification. I didn't have any motivation. And I wasn't really bothered about making it. I thought when I first come to the allotment, I was just like worried about. First of all, I was thinking, I hope that squirrel hasn't been overnight. Luckily it hasn't anyway. But I just thought, I'm just not going to do anything today. But then I thought, alright Dave, get it together, man. And like I've always said, gardening is good for the mind, body and soul. Well, it's made us feel a little bit better there now. I've got a few jobs done there. The only thing I need left to do is doing a little bit of watering. But like I say, I haven't filmed much. I've been a bit busy, to tell you the truth. And like I say, most of the time I've been looking at the birds. And I'm sick of going through the footage of the bloody camera as well. I know it's great and all that. I've took it down for now because I just wouldn't want to see a squirrel getting into the bird box. Because that would be just the worst footage ever. Anyway, I keep going on about the great tits and the squirrel and all of that. I'm going to finish this cuppa, do a little bit watering, then I'll show you around what I've been doing and all that. Alright? See you in a bit. Right folks, I'll just quickly show you around what's happening and all that kind of thing. What's been grown and what isn't grown. Potatoes are growing there nicely though. They've all been earthed up. And they're all through. Spot on. Even these ones, the ones that are finally earthed up in the first place, are up as well. Happy days. As you can see there, I've put them giant beetroot in the ground. So Dean, the beetroot challenge is on, my friend. There's another one up there, that's the biggest one. I've just watered, I didn't want to step on the ground, it's a bit wet. But as you can see there is my beans. Well, they're the Allotment beans and they are the TP beans. And they're growing up well, hopefully they'll grow up this metal thing. Canny. I am pleased with the potatoes. They're looking good there. Even these ones on this side looking good. I put a final row in here, just a late sowing of potatoes. It's not too late to sow potatoes, folks. Get them in. My onions, they took a battering. I give a little bit of weeding round in a water. A lot of them are lying flat. I don't think they'll pick up. But quite a few of them have perked back up after the battering they got. They did say the wind was going to die down by tea time, like, and it has. It's 6 o'clock now and the wind's died down. So the onions, not too bad. I'll show you in here. I've had to batten this right down because the wind's just been battering these cabbages. But they seem to be doing alright. There's one or two there, see, which is flattened. They'll not pick back up. But all's not lost. Oh look, I got a picnic basket. Someone was chucking this out. It's got me beer cans in for me beer can mans. Aye, canny little picnic basket. Hey Yogi, oh, you get a picnic basket. What the hell? Right, there, my garlic is just about ready, I suppose. And I've noticed today, me artichokes have got artichokes already. So I had this frame thing off that grow tent. So I've made a little frame for these because I remember last year they got that big that they just fell over. So this frame here will support these. Right. Oh, I keep forgetting to show you this as well. I've got some new additions to the real life full size tin can man. There's his legs. The winds blew him over. He was standing up. There's his legs. There's his body. There's the top half of his body. I need to find something to attach his arms. There's his head and his hat. But he'll be about 7 foot tall by the time he's finished. And here is another thing. Now I'm gutted about, I was going to camp out here because, well, it's too windy. And look at this, man. A new pizza oven. Spot on. That'll be class. It's obviously it's just a bin, but once the fire's going, get that on there and get get the lid on, and cook some pizzas. Spot on. I cannot wait. Like I say, that would have been my Sunday dinner if I had been camping, but it's a bit windy to have a fire, so that's for another day. It'll definitely work, like I know, eyes knows it will. Potatoes, Sorpo Mira, grown since the last time. So have the Picasso, but these purple eye seedlings, man, look at that, look at the growth on them. That's fantastic. That's just one potato in there. One potato, two potato. No, it's just one potato. The foxglove, snapdragon. Sorry. Yeah, man, get my name right. Hello, folks. You didn't see me until last year, but I'm back again. Aha, 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 aha. Whatever. Me bamboo. There are it. I put some more potatoes in the buckets here, since them ones there are doing so good. I've used that compost, filled a couple of buckets and stuck some potatoes in there as well. Everything's starting to die down now, apart from these sweet peas, which are romping away. That's going to look lush up there when they're all like climbing to the whole top of there, and it's all just, it's a wall of flowers, hopefully. These sunflowers in here, these are doing alright. Nice and sheltered from the wind. I've planted that nasturtium, and I've planted some sweet peas there as well. Let's see how they go. I've put the name on the tortoise has now got the name. Can you see there? The tortoise. The tortoise. Nice painted inside now, all painted, nicely sorted. I just need a few fixings and it'll be champion. Not that I'll ever, well, you know, how many times am I going to use this as a toilet? But I know someone did suggest, why don't I make it into a bird hide? What a good idea. So I could knock a hole in somewhere down there. It should be alright. That's just for another day anyway. Aye, this blew over in the wind, didn't it? And it's snapped all of these. They've snapped from the stem. They're not going to pick back up. Luckily I sowed some more. Aye, the bird's going in all the time. Aye, that squirrel, I couldn't believe it. You see that branch there? Oh, look at that. Go on, go in. There's the other one. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. I didn't want to disturb it, like I say, too much. But that bloody squirrel, man, was on that branch, just there. It's coming back, it wants to be back in. The squirrel was just on that branch. I couldn't believe it. Look at how close I am. Go on. Go on, you're alright, go in. Go on. Hey, it's me little mate, man. You see, I didn't want anything to happen to it. The squirrel was on that branch there. And then it jumped onto here. And I was like, oh no. Hopefully it can't get in. But I'm gonna have to really keep an eye out. It's a worrying time. Like I say, there's about 3 or 4 chicks in there. I can hear them. You might have just heard them there. And the parents are going in and out all the time. And like I say, I did get a little bit footage of that squirrel. And it was sitting at the back, but the only thing is, it was on, like, I had it on close up because I was getting some footage of the birds at the time. So I'll put that little bit footage on now. Right, anyway, squirrel. I forgot to turn the tap off there. I better go and do that quickly. Right, sorry about that, folks. I was just filling my water butts and I totally forgot. The birds are lush, man. I don't want anything to happen to them, especially a squirrel. Any other time it would have been like, I would have been buzzing. Yes, a squirrel, you know what I mean? Yes, but not now. As I was saying, it was on top of I don't think it could get in. It was sitting on that branch watching, like, but I don't know. Anyway, I've moved this bench onto here. These sunflowers were going to go out this weekend, but not with this wind. They're getting quite tall there now. They're the two off Dean, and them two American giant ones that I sowed. The the Cosmos. I was going to put that out as well. I'll take some round for the back garden as well. Everything's doing well. That's Sweet Sultan. I potted the convolvulus on. And these are just a couple of things which I don't know what they are. They were just in flowers thing. Mixed variety flower seed things. Is there anything else to show you in here? Yes, there is. The cucumbers are all in now, apart from the two smaller ones. So there's that mini one, another mini one, and they are two telegraph ones. That one there, that is a pepper, and a pepper. Me peas be going out shortly. I've just put them chrysanthemum cutting stock plants just there for now, because that's the space where my other two what do you call it to be going as well. I've put my tomatoes out as well. Everything's out now in the ground. So I've got 1, 2, 3 sweet aperitif. I've put one in a bucket, in a big pot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Shirley, and 1, 2, 3 Sweet Million. I've got a couple of spare there. I'll see if Ray wants them or not. He likes them. These are some swede that I sowed 2 weeks ago or something, and they're all up there, so I haven't lost everything. There's a few more beans which will be going out soon. The second sown of kale is up. There's the cucumbers. I don't know which one's which. One of them's a telepathy and one of them's a telegraph. I think that one's the telegraph. These sunflowers need to go out as well. But this, I don't know if I showed you this yesterday or not, but the marigolds and all of that, the nigella, love lies bleeding, everything's coming up roses, folks. And look at the size of the bunches of the grapes, man. It's going to be a good year for grapes, methinks. All over. All over. Right. My cup I should be cold by, well, not cold, but drinkable by now. So I'm going to sit yous down. I'll leave you on a little view of the grapes. Great grapes. Well, that's me cup. I finished, and that's me finished. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for commenting, liking it, and subscribing, and all of that kind of thing. I hope everybody's coping with this lockdown, and everybody's healthy and safe and staying safe and all that kind of thing. Let's hope it's over soon. I'm not going to mention it anymore. Like I say though, thanks for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing and all that kind of thing. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better. well, less windy on the next video. And bird nearly just flew into the shed there. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully the great tits will be alright as well. I'll keep you informed on that when it happens. They should be fledging soon, I should imagine. It's been there quite a while now. Anyway, I'll leave you on a song. Now, I've sung this song before, but I heard it the other day, so it's fresh in my head. It's by Pink Floyd. Roger Waters did it on YouTube. It's one of these social distancing, everybody does it in the house sort of thing. It was quite good. Check it out if you're into Roger Waters, not. Pardon me. Yeah, they did Mother, and they were all in their all. Well, I'm saying in the house, you know, they've got like their own little recording studios, all them. Anyway, like I say, check it out. It's kind of good. I'll leave you on a song. Thanks for watching, folks. It's appreciated. I will see you on the next one. Bye now. What do you think they dropped the bomb? Oh, freaking hell. Messed up. Whoops. As always. You can't do it, Dave. Why do you even bother? Mother should have... Oh, what the hell now? I've really messed up. I can't even remember the words. Whether do you think they'll drop the bomb?